guys, and welcome back to Technical Magic. So today we're going to be doing a review on the Acer Chromebook CB314-1H, also known as the Acer Chromebook 314. So this has the Intel Celeron N4000 graphics, or CPU, sorry. It is the 4 gigs of LPDDR4 RAM model, and yeah, let's get right into it. So, like I said just a moment ago, this is the model with the Intel Celeron N4000 CPU. Excuse me. It is a 1.1 gigahertz. It has a 1.10 gigahertz clock speed with UHD 600 graphics, or Intel UHD 600 graphics, which are not very great, but you know, it works for a Chromebook. Also, it has 4 gigs of memory with actually an SSD, which is nice to hear. So, looking at the laptop here, it's actually quite nice looking. It's got a nice blue finish on the front with the shiny Acer logo right here, and obviously chrome. And on the back, just normal back of the thing. But as you can see, there are no fan holes. These are not fan holes, these are for the speaker. So it is passively cooled, which isn't very uncommon with Chromebooks. But yeah, it's nice with the all aluminum finish. It makes it almost look like a MacBook. I mean, when you open it up, it isn't exactly MacBook status, but you know, at a glance, it's pretty nice. So looking at the I/O here, we have a USB-A 3.1 jack, a USB-C, and there's 2 USB-Cs here. There's one on this side and one on the other side. And what I just found out recently that's very nice, you can charge from both sides. So I can charge from this side or on the other side. So yes, looking at the other side, you have a micro SD, a 3.1mm headphone jack, another USB-A 3.0, and USB 3.1, also known as USB-C. So yeah, that's the front, or I guess side I/O. So opening it up here, you have a 14-inch LCD panel, which is a 768 resolution. So it's not a 1080p monitor, unfortunately, but it still looks okay. The keyboard, you know, just normal keyboard, doesn't have any backlighting, unfortunately, which makes it hard to view in the dark, but it gets across in the daytime. You know, obviously you're on a screen, but if you look at it here, you can see the keys fine. But yes, like I said, in the nighttime you might need to pull out a flashlight, which is very unfortunate. But for the $280, it isn't exactly expected. But you know, it's $280. It's not expected, but it would have been a nice bonus. So looking at my overall quick review on this, I would say I give it a solid 4 out of 5 stars. Build quality, it's probably like 5 out of 5 stars, because you know, all aluminum. I mean, the inside bezels are plastic right here, but that's just fine. Obviously the technical specifications aren't wonderful, but it is a Chromebook. It's running Chrome OS. It does not expect that much power, unless you are trying to run games on it. For example, Minecraft. I'll do a review, or not a review, but I'll do a tutorial on how to get Minecraft on the Chromebook pretty soon here. It's not too hard, but for something like that, it's going to kind of struggle. But it does work fine for Chrome OS. The I/O, wonderful, except it does not have a full-size HDMI or small HDMI. It doesn't have any HDMI. So if you do want to have an external monitor, you're going to have to get a USB-C dongle, which is unfortunate. But a lot of people with a Chromebook aren't running like a dual monitor setup, or, well, I mean, even a single monitor setup. Most people with a Chromebook aren't going to be doing that kind of thing. You know, most people that have a monitor are going to be using a Windows machine, so that's fine. But yeah, the two USB-A 3, I believe they're USB 3. Also the obviously external, or not external, but expandable storage with the micro SD card. That's always nice. So I just have a Samsung 64 gig here. Dang, camera won't focus. So like I said, I will give this a 4 out of 5 stars since, well, the screen isn't great with its 768 resolution and its LCD versus IPS panel. The viewing angles honestly suck. If you tip it up a little bit, the blacks are just white. If you tip it down a little bit, the blacks are, well, the entire screen is black. You can barely see anything. So viewing angles suck butt. Also the resolution, 768. But I found that it's actually not that bad. Obviously you're not going to be doing, like intense photo editing on here, or anything really important for the screen. It's a Chromebook. But, for everything that Chrome OS has to give you, I'd say that the screen is fine. But for media consumption, I might want to switch to your TV or something, because that's going to be much better. But yeah, so 4 out of 5 stars for this machine. It's very, very solid build quality. As far as screen, rigid in this, I don't know. The screen isn't super rigid, but it looks real nice. Obviously that blue color is pretty nice. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and peace out.